And because it is devoid of suffering, because it is devoid of duality, we call it happiness, one without a second, Advaita. It is the essence of all manifestation. And to the jiva, to the individual, an indicator, a pointer to it is the word I, or I am. It's a pointer. But it's like if you go into the woods and you take a ball of wool with you, and as you walk through the woods, you unwind the wool, so the wool, you get a trail, so you know the way out of the wood again, so you don't get lost. The I am, the I is like the ball of wool, the thread of wool that you follow to lead you out of the dark forest of ignorance. Do you get my analogy? When you walk into the forest, you walk in there yourself, but you leave a trail of thread, woolen thread, behind you, so that when you twist and turn and you lose your direction, you can find your way safely out. Well, that's what we've done. We've projected this objective field, which we can call Maya, or duality, or ignorance. We've projected it and we wander in it as an apparent jiva, apparent individual. And then we get lost and confused somewhere and we forget the way. And what Ramana says is to go back whence you came, to go back to the source. And if you don't know the way, he shows you the way. It's to go the way of the subject, the I am. Not the way of the objects, which is the Maya. So the I am is like a thread. When you follow the thread, you follow the trail, it will take you back whence you came, to the source. The source we can call God, we can call the Father, we can call the Mother, we can say that, the Self. These are just conceptions. These are put into words, that which is beyond all words and all name and all form and all description. Of course, all name and form and description words pertain to the objective field, not to that which you truly are. So we go towards the I am. And that takes us to that which is beyond the I am. In the self, there is no I am. There is no consciousness as we know it. But it's beyond words. So we call it, in quotes, consciousness. In quotes, the true self. Or you could say beyond consciousness. Beyond the I am. But Bhagavan's teachings, Bhagavan Ramana's teachings, are practical teachings. If you're lost in the woods, and you're asking, is home in the woods? Is it on the boundary of the woods? Is it inside, just inside the boundary, or just outside the boundary of the woods? Or is it in the next village? Or is it in a city? Where is my home? Ramana may or may not give you an answer. Guru may or may not give you an answer. But what he will want to do for you, what Guru will want to do for you is say, wherever your home is, don't worry. Just follow the woolen thread. If you follow the woolen thread and trace back your steps from where you came, you'll find yourself home. The Guru may say, oh yes, your home is just 1 minute away. Just keep on going, keep on going. And you walk 1 minute. And you walked 1 minute, you're still not home. He says, oh, just 1 more minute. Just one. The Guru will tell you what you need to hear to get you home. Not out of volition, not on purpose and not on purpose. It's just the function of the Guru. Just an appearance. Just the apparent function of an appearance of the Guru. Also part of the dream. The teaching is part of the dream. But the key thing is, are you consciousness? Are you prior to consciousness? Are you the I am? Are you prior to the I? Doesn't matter. Follow the woolen thread that you've left behind. That is the key. That's the teaching. What is the woolen thread? The woolen thread is self-inquiry. You attend to the subject. Your attention goes towards the subject. That is what you have to do. How you conceive of the destination, liberation, home, whether you think that home is in the woods or outside of the woods or in a town or in a city, is irrelevant, ultimately, because you just want to keep on going, following the thread. Keep on turning towards the self, abiding as the self. Surrender, 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 let go, let go, let go. Let go of thoughts. Let go of concepts. Let go of everything except stay awake. Don't fall asleep. That's it. To whom does this occur? To whom does this appear? To me. This is the clue we have. Just as if you're lost in the woods, the clue you have, you don't know how to get out. You don't know where to go. Where do I go? I'm lost. You turn around, you see that you look at your hands, you see you're holding a ball of wool, and you see a thread running through the trees. That's your clue. So the quickest way out is practice. If you don't know how to practice, then you have to learn about the practice. You've got to listen to the teaching, understand what the practice is, so you can do the practice. If you don't understand, if someone says follow the woolen thread home, and you don't know what wool is, you don't know what a thread is, then maybe the person has to explain to you what wool is and what the thread is and what the thread isn't and what wool isn't, what not to follow, what to follow. So the teaching is practical. It's yeah. The self is this, that, it's that, whatever. Do the freaking practice. Do the practice. I want to get you home safe and sound. You're cold, you're hungry, you're scared, you're stuck, you're lost in the woods. Let's get you home. Come on. Much like the story of the Buddha's story about the man shot with the arrow, we will naturally have questions, but eventually, just take the arrow out. We don't need to ask questions about the arrow too much. Oh, who shot the arrow? From what wood was it made from? Which village did the archer who shot me come from? Was it a man who shot me or a woman who shot me? Was it an adult or a child who shot me? Did they shoot me from close range or long range? Okay, you have questions about how the arrow got lodged into your body, but the Buddha, as your spiritual physician, he was saying, fine, let's stop the question and let's take out the arrow. Let's just do that first. The same way, Ramana's teachings are immensely practical. Follow the I am. Turn back to the subject. Ignore the objects. There's nothing you can really say about the self. Maybe the only thing you can say is that it is. But even that, you can't really say, to be honest. It's beyond conception. How to explain cannot be explained. So yes, prior to consciousness, prior to the I am, but these are just words until we trace the I am, and use that to take us home. Now this is explained. Sri Sadhu Om explains this in the Path of Sri Ramana, but he talks about, I think he talks about the I am as being like a ray of light shining in through an opening in a room, or a door, opening the door, opening the window or something. And that's the clue we have. We follow that ray of light and it takes us to the sun, takes us outside the prison we're in. And there's another analogy given in The Most Direct Means to Eternal Bliss, I think, as well. Michael Langford gives us another analogy similar to this. Similar to my lost in the woods with a ball of wool analogy. I think Michael Langford's analogy is the cinema screen. And a projector or something like that, and a light. But these are not things to be argued about or discussed overly. Just as much as you need to give you faith in the method. So you want to get out of this suffering, you want to get out of Maya, you need to listen to somebody who's done that already. And then who can share with you the route out. And this is what Bhagwan has done. He has found the way out, and then he's sharing the escape plans with us. But this prison that we find ourselves in is of our own making. So we have to make the effort to get out. Because we're the ones that have created this. So it's just to be still. That's it. And let go of objective phenomena. And turn towards the subject.